Hello guys, and welcome to my 6th Rome Total War battle video today. I am playing with the Julii Romans. My opponent is using the Macedonians, and I'm playing against Warsongclan. Before the battle commences, let's take a look at the armies here. I have got 3 units of Roman archers. Behind them I have 4 units of urban cohorts. As you can see, they have 3 gold, 3 shield, and 3 sword upgrades. I then have 3 units of Praetorian cavalry with 3 upgrades each. 2 upgrades in their sword and 1 upgrade in their shield. And my general is in command of one of my urban cohort units, and it is the one on the left. Anyway, as you can see, the first stage of battle, nothing really is going on, and I decide to begin the movement of my troops forward. My opponent, he has 1 unit of peasants. He has 2 units in the front here and 2 units in the back of regular Roman archers. He then has 5 units of royal pikemen, and they are fully upgraded too. Way at the back, he has 3 units of Greek cav, also 3 shield and 3 sword each. Me seeing his peasants, I begin firing at his archers, and I leave the peasants alone because I know that their main purpose is just to be just that, targets for my missiles and for my pilo. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush all my units forward, branch out my cavalry to the right and to the left, and I'm going to charge with my urban cohorts and with my Praetorian cavalry right into these peasants. Not gonna even bother using my pila at them because that's just a waste of my missiles. Altogether, my opponent sees my cavalry action and moves 2 cavalry units to the side. On the right flank, one of my Praetorian cavalry units has reached its place. I stand my urbans here and I turn their fire at will on, and so they will begin showering the opponent's units here. And so, as you can see, I try to charge directly at these Greek cav. I see that my opponent has brought in his royal pikes, and I quickly divert the rest of my cav to the right to secure the fight over there. And then I'll have an easy cavalry advantage in the battlefield. At the same time, my archers are continuously firing at the Macedonian troops, and with that I rout the last unit of Greek cav on my left flank, and I run towards these units here. And notice how my opponent has peeled off one of his units, and then I do a surprise charge over here at the back of these royal pikes, causing one of them to flee. My opponent tries a counter charge, but it wasn't really that effective. I pull my units out, and what this does is it forces this phalanx unit to face the back. Then I re-engage them with my urbans, and as you can see, my cavalry are still tough, strong, and fighting, and I decide to go ahead and bash right into these Greek cav, just to clear them out of the picture. And now my opponent has pretty much 3 units that are intact, and 1 unit that is depleted, and I go ahead and do a charge right into that unit, hoping that it would flee the battlefield, but surprisingly they hold their ground. And now they are down to 11 men. On my right flank, the battle isn't going too well, and as you can see, it says that the forces are evenly matched. So these royal pikes are holding their own against my urban cohorts. And now I want to do one more charge and just free up my urbans on the right here. And that was the general, and that explains why they were that sturdy. And there he goes. As he is fleeing, he gets killed. And at this point of the battle, I should have moved my archers around, and I realize that I've done a mistake, because firing straight on at these royal pikes is really a waste of my missiles. And so over here, the middle of my army is dwindled down to 7 units, while the right has a 27, and now it says that it's going to be very difficult for my units to win this battle. And I need to do some decisive action here with my archers and my cavalry to bring back hope. I need to free up this unit of royal pikes at the right here so that my urbans can support my center. And if my center crumbles, it's going to be difficult to get rid of these royal pikes.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword.
And there goes my general. He is now fleeing. And I free up the last unit of peasants here because I really didn't want them to bother my last remaining urban unit here on the left. So as you can see, my urbans are quite depleted, and now that my archers are at the back of these phalanx pikemen, they are free to fire at them, and that magically causes these guys to begin routing, and that causes a mass rout. So moving my archers there was a very intelligent move. Probably if I didn't do that, my line would have easily crumbled. And so what I'm going to do now is, I know the remaining urbans can easily take on this unit of remaining royal pikes, and I want to make sure that these guys never come back in the fight, and I run them down with my cavalry, ironically in the manner that Alexander the Great liked to do. And so I'm going to swing my archers back here behind that phalanx unit and just finish it off there. But these royal pike definitely held their ground pretty well, and if it wasn't for my archers, they would have probably overwhelmed my the greater part of my line. And as you can see here, I am just maneuvering my cav, and I withdraw my urbans from this part here to give my cav a clear pathway right into the backs of these royal pikes. And before I even get there, these guys begin to right. So anyway, good game to my opponent, Warsongclan. These are the battle statistics. You guys can take a look at them. He only had 31 men remaining, which was a good achievement on my part. Anyway, good game to Warsongclan, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned for any more to come. Thanks for watching.